Hello everybody, welcome back. We've got some more Rocket League for you today, and we've got a fun one today. This one should be good. ASU Sun Devils versus Kansas State University. We're going to get started here a little bit early in just a second, so I'll go ahead and run through these teams. Obviously, you've seen ASU Sun Devils before, Patrick, Ebsky, and Lux, and on the other side, Kansas State, we have Red, Kunj, and Vixen. And just to give you guys a little bit of context, obviously if you haven't seen this before, we're playing in CCS Season 4, so this is a collegiate conference series where Rocket League conferences athletic conferences for these universities are mirrored into this Rocket League organization. So we're playing all Big 12 teams, obviously being a new member of the Big 12 Athletic Conference. And it's going to be, for sure, a good season. We've already had a bunch of good matches against some very good teams. So I'm excited to see how the rest of the season turns out, because it's definitely going to be a quality one to watch. And we have players joining teams, and we should be ready to go. So I'll just go ahead and switch us right over. And we'll get started with game number 1 of the series best of 5 between ASU Sun Devils and Kansas State. And I haven't heard much about Kansas State, so this may be a pretty good matchup. I'm not sure how good they are skill-wise. Obviously, every team who's playing for their university in this situation is going to be very competent, but there is still a level of separation, even at the top level of Rocket League, between different teams. So you can see Kansas State already trying to style a little bit. We'll see if that turns into a goal for ASU. It does. Ebsky going to capitalize off of the intended couple of flip resets coming through from Kansas State, and they are going to pay for it as Ebsky is positioned perfectly upfield to receive that pass from Patrick. And 1-0 ASU to start the game. And it does look, I think so far, like ASU may have the edge. I mean, as far as rotation-wise, maybe they're just playing a little bit smarter. We did see Kansas State already make, that mistake of kind of overcommitting a little on offense. So we'll see how the rest of the rotation game plays out for Kansas State. Hopefully ASU can continue the momentum they've started here. Obviously, getting a kind of free goal like that is not the biggest of momentum swings, but I'm sure Kansas State going down 1 early is definitely not going to help them at all. Here comes Patrick, control of the ball, looking to 50 through that last fender. Great 50 from Kunj, even having low boost. Managed to keep that ball away in time. Lux going for the sidewall pinch without much boost, not going to amount to anything yet. Good fake between Patrick and Ebsky. Patrick tried to leave it for Eb to go one more time. He's going to chase after this again. Looking midfield, no one's there. Again, Kansas State kind of looking like they're playing very spread out rotations, letting ASU have control of the ball. And they may not know that, but I do. It's never a good idea to give ASU Sun Devils time on the ball, especially on offense, because they will definitely take advantage of it. And here they come again, Lux trying to get that onto the backboard. It's not going to turn into anything yet, but Ebsky is going to set himself up, trying to get a 50 here. Vixen puts it away to the corner. Patrick is up first, maybe passing it in the middle. No one's there yet. He's going to try and follow it up. And a good attempt there from Patrick to get one more on the board for ASU. Vixen looking to clear it. Doesn't have the boost to follow up on that. Eb's going to take control now. Gets a reset here as well. It's not going to follow it. Leaves it for Lux, who does get a sharp touch on that. May even open an opportunity for Ebsky to shoot it low. And Kunj lost on the backboard. Is not going to be able to get to that one. And that is going to be goal number 2, sorry, for ASU Sun Devils. And goal number 2 actually for Eb as well. I almost said goal number 1 for him, but he has already scored once before, and he definitely earned that one for sure. Ebsky trying to get the ball out on defense now. He's got a couple more touches in him and a reset, so good job for him taking that out. Patrick did have to jump early. Lux going to reach for that save, and he does manage to get there in time. And we will gladly take that one. That was a rough save, looking like it was going to be a little difficult for Patrick to get to it. Kunj might even give another chance to Kansas State. Not able to put it past the defense, though. And so far, so good for ASU. But as I say that, Vixen is going to put one through. And unfortunately, ASU's defense kind of got caught out there a little bit. Now bringing it back within 1. So a good job there from Kansas State to at least minimize the bleeding so far, as ASU tried to, or at least threatened to, create a larger lead for themselves. So far, Lux has been playing his role pretty well, but we do like to see him put more offense on the board. Great pass infield to Ebsky, who couldn't reach that, and it did actually look like there was an open net. So that was a great chance there for the Sun Devils, but unfortunately Ebsky just couldn't really read the power that Lux had put on that ball. You might think power is always a good thing, but unfortunately there for Lux, he was a little too good of a touch on the ball. Kunj can't really do much as Evsky and Patrick dancing around him. Patrick looking in towards the net again. Vixen has to make a diving save. Eb trying to keep the ball threateningly on the side, and Kunj, oh my gosh, I think that was Vixen who almost missed that. Kunj just to step in for the save, and the ball is still threateningly on the blue half here. Kunj, no boost, jumps up for it. Chance for Evsky now. He's going to take it himself. Oh, not the best of touches to start it off. Bump from Lux on the backboard, though. Kansas State right now looking like they're trapped in their own half. Even Kunj here doesn't have much boost. Good 50, though, from his teammate Vixen in to help. Lux still trying to get this ball through for the Sun Devils. And Patrick, I think, finally is going to have to take control here. Waited all the way back. Makes it past 2, though. I'm surprised that 2 committed there. It's going to give Evsky a chance now to get it past Kunj. Last defender, Kunj going up very quickly for that. Buying his teammates some time to get back. Maybe even starting attack here, as no one from ASU challenging yet. Oh, he faked it past 1. Good 50 on the other 2. Vixen has a chance on net. Lux and Eb jumping for that. A little bit of panic setting in. But ASU Sun Devils so far, their defense is holding up to the challenge. Good touch midfield from Eb. He's going to, fortunately, land right back on that ball as well. Lux now on the ball, trying to at least get one more beneficial 50 for his team, and a miss from Jiro on the backboard. I think I'm pronouncing that right, Jiro, maybe. Maybe it's Gyro, like the food. I don't know. I'm gonna just say Gyro because that's what it looks like. Anyways, good 50 from Vixen, and the ball has been staying on the blue half for a long time. Here comes offense again. Evsky's gonna look for the top corner, and he finds it. Great shot there from Evsky. Even better pass from Patrick to get this up onto the ceiling, and looking for a bump on the backboard as well. He really just had to be there. Did get a touch on Kunj as well to make sure that that one went in the back of the net, but I don't think he was saving it either way. All around good team play from the ASU Sun Devils to make sure that they solidified that goal, and hopefully solidified game number 1. 30 seconds left. Kansas State is going to need the offense to turn up now, and they have left pretty much everyone on the orange half, and even there, they weren't able to make anything come of that attack. And a rough touch there from Kunj. The ball's just been floating around. Most of this game has just been ASU Sun Devils playing quicker. Oh, that might be in, though. That's a rough 50 to take. And that may have sparked a little bit of hope in Kansas State. Nice little lucky 50 there between Jiro and Eb, who unfortunately did not read that one properly. It's going to go all the way into the orange net. 12 seconds left, still a chance for Kansas State. All Patrick has to do here is control it, though. Got the boost and the ball. He's going to take it up in the air. Good 50 from Jiro, but Lux should be there first. He is. Shot put on net. One more chance, maybe Lux is going to cut that off quickly. Jiro doesn't have much boost, not too many options here for him. Eb's going to beat him out. Just trying to kill the ball now. A couple seconds left, gets a reset. Patrick challenges as well. Ball still up while we wait for Kunj to try and reach it. He cannot. Game number 1 goes to the ASU Sun Devils in, I wouldn't say dominant fashion, but I do think that they looked like the clear better team pretty much from the get-go, as they extended their lead to 2 goals right off the bat. Even with that, the couple answers from KSU as they started to get momentum wasn't enough to overcome the offense of Evsky. As always, 530 points, 3 goals, and he's frankly unstoppable a lot of the time. We're gonna have to get into game number 2 here, and we will see what Kansas State has cooked up. Just a little bit of adapting to the situation is really all they need, I think. They look like a pretty solid team. Ooh, Evsky had a chance on net there. Patrick couldn't get it either. Lux may challenge for this. He chooses not to, smartly. Did look like a chance there for ASU to open up scoring very early again, but unfortunately couldn't quite make that connect. Patrick looking for something with no boost up on the ceiling. Kunj is going to keep it away now. Doesn't get a bump on Lux, who's able to keep this attack going for ASU. Eb might even look for 50. Instead, he's going to take his time. Smart move there. He's going to give his teammate a chance to jump up. Lux, oh, he kind of went off the ball there looking for a bump, but didn't get either. A little bit of a rough jump there from him, but Patrick's able to clear it out for the time being. Eb looking for something, leaves it off to Lux. Lux may get a double into the midfield here. He does. Patrick has a chance on net, puts it past 2. Good save from Kunj off in the midfield. Lux is going to have to cut across this quickly. It is too far away from Vixen to follow, though, so Lux should be able to get a save here. No clear coming in just yet, and that one may go past Jiro, and it does. Patrick trying to chase the ball, trying to pop it past 2. He did. Lux might even have a chance on net. Vixen and Jiro are right on top of each other's heads. And luckily for them, nothing yet going in the net, but the pressure from ASU is just still mounting. It's like the Kansas State just can't get out of their half. I don't actually know what their mascot is. It's definitely some sort of cat, but I don't know which. I don't want to mispronounce it. Kansas State. Something. Bobcat, maybe? I don't know. I'll look it up after this. Evsky trying to get it clear. Still has plenty of boost, too. Tried to get it through Kunj, who went up early. Shouldn't be able to get one more touch here. Patrick reads it well. Plenty of time left for Patrick. He's going to get it past one. No more boost, though, and he's going to get cut off by Jiro. Beat out Eb as well. Kunj up on the ceiling. Ball lays off to Patrick again. ASU always perfectly positioned for these uncertain 50s, I'll call them, whenever, you know, two players go from opposite teams, and you never really know when the ball is gonna, where the ball is gonna pop out. And ASU has always been there perfectly so far this series. Evsky keeping this pressure on, but he might have overcommitted here. Kunj doesn't have any boost Lux. He jumped too early. Kunj is gonna get an open net there. Kansas State's first lead comes off of a little bit of a defensive mishap here as Eb challenged the second man, and I think Lux was looking to try and get a 50 early on that flick. He probably expected a dribble and the bump on the front line, but didn't really read it well. And that's a tough one when you're left on defense like that. So you're going to have to try and mount a comeback here for the first time this series, try and score in order to answer off of that goal from Kansas State. Kunj is trying to take this out. In the meantime, Evsky's still a decent amount of boost. He's trying to make something come out of it, but so far, nothing yet. Patrick wins a good 50. Looking for his teammate here. Patrick and Ev may pinch it. They do attempt it. Lux has a chance now. Looking for a double touch himself. Does get a great read into the middle, and Patrick's going to follow that up. Kansas State may have been caught out by that great touch from Lux. And I didn't expect him to get that reset and touch into midfield as well. And yeah, Vixen just couldn't read that. It had full boost too. Didn't use much of it. Patrick will not be complaining though, as he gets a goal to tie ASU back into this game. Ball popped up harmlessly so far. Kunj still has a reset though. No one challenged yet from ASU, which looked like most people were awkward back on defense. Evsky may just lay this off into the net. Kunj, no boost, but still positioned well enough to save it. And I have noticed a lot, ASU Sun Devils, great offense, and they really, it's almost weird to say, they're on the offensive push most of the series, and yet they're still not found overcommitting very many times. They're always able to get back in time, which is pretty impressive, to be honest. If you're a very offensively minded team, you got to watch out for those overcommits, but the Sun Devils so far are doing a good job. Patrick's looking to try and clear this. Jiro doesn't have much boost. He's going to be able to keep it out for now. His teammates are going to leave him for the ball, and that didn't work out well as Eb now given a chance up in the ceiling. What can he do himself? Looking for a double touch. Couldn't read it. He actually did hit it. It looked like he just went out a very wrong direction. Good flick by Kunj to get it past that first challenging defender. Patrick looking for a pogo of sorts. He couldn't quite get it. Doesn't have any boost either. He's going to have to push out to the right side to grab some, giving Kunj the opportunity in midfield to try and get this central. Did get it there, but a little bit of an overcommit now. Oh, Patrick couldn't get it off to Eb, didn't have the power. And that could have been a breakaway goal for ASU if they had gotten it just a little quicker out of their own half. But game's still tied up, so it's anyone's ball game. This game looking a lot closer than game number 1 did. Eb's going to try to follow this one up. He doesn't. Lux has plenty of boost and will take it. Going to continue on this ball as well, looking to get it over to Eb. Good touch by Eb to beat out the defender, and a misread there from the last man on defense from Kansas State. Don't know exactly who that is. I'll have to take a look at the replay to determine. A great touch here, beating out Vixen, and unfortunately Kunj just could not get a jump on that. Maybe jumped a little too early. And a great follow-up there. ASU Sun Devils give themselves a late lead in game number 2, but there still are 15 seconds left for Kansas State to do something. They have to start now, though. Time ticking down. Patrick being a nuisance in the blue half. Jiro, no boost either. He's going to have to find a teammate. He finds Patrick instead, who's just there every single time. And the ball will touch the ground. ASU 2-0 now up against Kansas State, and they put themselves on match point. One of the rare Not very offensive games from Ebski, actually, if you take a look at the scoreboard. No goals. Did have 3 shots, though. He's always putting that volume. He's a very much a volume shooter. He's always getting shots on goal, which is great. He's able to create those opportunities for himself all the time. This game, though, they didn't really fall in for him, and maybe that is a good sign still for the Sun Devils, as most of their offense tends to run through Ebski's striker position. But even when he's kind of out of commission, as you can see this game, Patrick and Lux able to each contribute a goal to get their team to win. And honestly, if Ebski is clicking on offense, really that's kind of the key to success for ASU Sun Devils. Looks like they may be able to still get the win this series, even without that, with game number 2. But with Ebski's goal scoring potential, it may end up looking easier, so we'll have to see if he can unlock that in game number 3. Good pinch looking for Vixen, as Vixen is now playing on the good shot there from Zero. Vixen now playing on the Scarab, which I was kind of surprised to see. And I guess Scarab pinches those. Eb just had to kind of read the middle ground, as he was unable to really cover high and low at the same time. And a good shot from Jiro to give the Kansas State Bobcats, question mark? I don't know. Let me look, because I have no clue. Patrick's now going to carry this out. 50 off the corner, and Lux should be able to get a goal there. Good shot there from Lux to follow off with that great opportunity presented to him. And they did a good job there to follow up on the teammates' great setup. Kansas State football. The Wildcats. They're also the Wildcats? Okay, well, maybe I don't like them as much anymore. Just kidding. Obviously, ASU's a rival school, the Arizona Wildcats. Same mascot, similar feelings towards them. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah. Ebski, what a reach around touch there off the backboard. I need to watch this back because I was too worried about the dang mascot of the team on the other side. Ebski puts a shot on net. Kunj taps it away, and Ebski's just going to follow up on that. Lux pulls off of it. He's like, all right, man, Ebski, if you want to go for that again, be my guest. And Ebski doing it all himself on that one. ASU quick 2 goals to regain the lead very early into game number 3. This is a do-or-die game for Kansas State. Obviously must win in order to stay alive in the series, and they have a reverse sweep ahead of them as well. Still much easier in best of 5 scenarios. Oh, Patrick with a great touch, and Ebski is going to follow up on the bump as well. The Sun Devils firing on all cylinders right now, as Patrick just gets the lightest touch and a bump on the jumping defender, and Ebski follows that straight through. What a pass there. 3-1 now for ASU as they just continue to expand upon this lead. May even do it one more time now, as it looked like a lot of Kansas State players challenged up. Jiro has to get a rough 52 commit again from Kansas State. Oh, big miss there from Lux, as maybe Kansas State getting a chance to follow. Nope, Vixen's last man, and it might even be an open net. Patrick couldn't find the power. Plenty of time for ASU to still continue to build this attack. Patrick's going to beat out all of the defense. It looks like Kansas State just expect their players to beat the other team to the ball all the time, and that can't always happen. Great shot there from Patrick following up. He knew Ebski wasn't going to get to that. But as I was saying, a challenge in the up on the ceiling where Patrick completely beat out the defender, and all of Kansas State defense just pulled out completely from the net. It's like they started going upfield as if they were fully expecting that 50 to be won. And they have to throw it in reverse very quickly in order to get back for some of these saves. And I think that's just kind of a team communication. I mean, I respect the confidence in your teammate, but sometimes you gotta, have their back just in case they do get beat out. Right now, that's what's not exactly connecting for Kansas State. And the other problem is Ebski is really fast. And the entire ASU Sun Devils team is very fast, and they're gonna go for a solo play here. Patrick looking for something, is going to beat out the defender, who actually didn't jump, but he's still on the ball. No boost. He's still just being annoying in the corner over here. Ebski has the ball into the middle. Not a great first touch. Demo from Lux. The ball's still going to fall out anyways. Got a little smoke screen there by the demo camera. Kansas State looking like they're playing a little desperately now. They feel like they got to get something going. Match the speed of ASU's offense, perhaps, as they continue to just try to boom the ball upfield and find someone. Right now, Patrick taking control of this game. He's going to bump out one defender, maybe looking for another. Didn't find it. If he had, that would have been an open net for Ebski, but still not much boost on the side of Kansas State. Miss there from Lux. Luckily, Ebski backing him up, and that's what I mean. Like, it's nothing against Lux for missing that, but sometimes you just got to expect the miss, and that's totally fine. You can still have confidence in your teammates that way. Patrick is looking a little awkward on this back line, but he managed to get out of that flawlessly and giving Evsky a chance now. Pops it over one, looking for it all himself. He almost gets it through. Chance for Lux to shoot it on target. Puts it off to the side. Patrick tried following it through. Kansas State barely avoids going down by 4 goals, and on the other side, still nothing at all given to them. And when they say chances don't come for free, Kansas State is having to pay a lot for them, and it's not really giving a good return on investment here. As they are still unable to get the ball through the uprights. Ball still floating on the blue half. Patrick and Lux combining here to try and keep it there, although it is going to fall back to the ASU Sun Devils backboard. Still a great job clearing it there. Double commit there from Evsky and Lux, I believe. Still no chances for Kansas State, though. As quickly as ASU falls out of rotation with a mistake like a double commit like that, they're just as quickly back into it. And Kansas State has not been able to make anything connect, and the time is running out for them to do so. Great touch from Patrick, a miss from Vixen as well. Fortunately for him, Evsky probably had confidence in him reading that. Didn't jump for it. Jiro's going to get a boomer clear, but none of these opportunities are really paying off at all for Kansas State. Lux was already pre-jumped off of that wall, just trying to get something funny. And another clear there from Lux. Good job so far from ASU. And 30 seconds left. Kansas State may have given themselves an opportunity here. They did. It's pretty much everyone from ASU was up on offense. Let me take a look at where everyone was here. Patrick had jumped for that. Evsky got beat by that touch. Lux, who knows where he was. He did not care about defending, apparently. It was probably like cherry picking or something. But a goal back finally from Kansas State, kind of gifted to them. 30 seconds left, and I really do not see them coming back into this game, barring some sort of miracle. Lux may even put it to bed here as he looks for a musty. Almost got it past 2 on no boost as well. Very impressive stuff. Vixen, good start, but still wasting a lot of time, and he's not able to make that connect. Evsky and Lux getting it out here. No boost for Jiro. Time ticking down. Only 10 seconds remaining now. And as the clock winds down, another week of CCS League play for Season 4. And another win for the ASU Sun Devils as they get themselves one more win on that standings with the 3-0 sweep over Kansas State. And that'll be the series. ASU Sun Devils looking confident as ever, looking like the better team. And the better team is gonna get the win, you know, 9 times out of 10 in that situation. Kansas State did look like they had upset potential, considering game number 2 looked a lot closer. But as I said, game number 2, Evsky didn't really score as much as he normally does, and you could see why in game number 1 and game number 3. When he is scoring a lot, it's just going to be a win. It's just going to be a win. Unless the team is able to muster up some defense, and Kansas State could not do that today. But anyways, that is going to be the only game we have today. So still plenty of fun watching ASU Sun Devils as always, and some more information as well. We do have ASU Sun Devils playing I think the rest of this week is all done, I'm pretty sure, for them. But we do finally have the debut of ASU Inferno. Should be on stream tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific time or Arizona time. So make sure to tune in for that, because that'll be a fun one. And if you're not aware, ASU Inferno is the other ASU Rocket League varsity team. And that is 3 players, Curly Fries, 2 Trippy, and Coach Tay. And those 3 guys are going to be taking the field tomorrow at 7 p.m. So don't forget to tune in for that, because it should be a very good matchup. I'm not sure who they're playing, but we'll have that tomorrow for you as well. And for now, that's going to be it for us from today. So thank you for watching. Don't forget, again, tune in tomorrow, and keep tuning in for the rest of this week and for the rest of the semester, as we'll have plenty more competition for your ASU Sun Devils, for ASU Inferno. And it's always fun watching some Rocket League on a Thursday night. So have a good one, and make sure to get your homework done, stay hydrated, and we'll see you guys next time. Check the vibe, check
Bye.